Okay, guys, today we're going to talk multiplying fractions. The issue I run into in the high school level is kids have gone years without multiplying fractions, and they start digging around in the back of their head trying to remember multiplication words as they relate to fractions. And the word cross multiply comes up, and I'd really like you to flush that completely out of your head. It was taught as a way of solving proportions or something else. I'm not sure. But the problem is students think fractions and they think multiply, so they automatically think cross multiply. That's not at all true. You're misremembering it. That's not how you multiply fractions at all. When multiplying fractions, you multiply straight across, numerator times numerator, top times top, bottom times bottom. And I'm going to show you something a little easier, I think, and it also relates to algebra a little better. So let's jump on it. First, I want to show you how most of you were probably taught how to multiply fractions. You would take 4 times 9 and 15 times 8. And 4 times 9 is 36. And 15 times 8 is 120. And then you would have to reduce that. Okay? And that leaves us with another more challenging problem to have to do. Here's my suggestion, and this is the way I would approach an algebra problem, rational expressions being multiplied the same way. So what we're going to do here is we set it up multiplying across 4 times 9, 15 times 8. And again, there's no common denominators or anything associated with multiplying fractions. That's not necessary. But anyway, instead of going ahead and multiplying the 4 times the 9, I'm going to stop here and use prime factorization on every number that I can break down with prime factorization. So I'm going to take the 4 and break it down into 2 2s. I'm going to take the 9 and break it down into 3 times 3. In the denominator, I'm going to take the 15. I'm going to break it down into 3 times 5. I'm going to take the 8. I'm going to break it down into 2 times 4. The 4 breaks up into 2 times 2, so the prime factorization of 8 is 2 2 2. All right, and now we're going to treat this just like simplifying fractions. I've got another video on that if you want to watch how I simplify fractions. But at this point, we can just simplify. We can cancel any factors that appear in the numerator and the denominator that are the same. So the 2's can cancel, these 2's can cancel, these 3's can cancel, and that leaves me with 3 over 10. The 10 came from 5 times 2. So, this would reduce to 3 over 10, but that requires a whole nother set of steps. So again, when we're multiplying fractions, I'm always going to break everything down first and see what cancels before I put anything together. So once I get it to one fraction, I am simplifying that fraction before I multiply. There's no reason to go to 36 over 120 when we're trying to get the reduced fraction answer.